Hi, this is Clint with HDSLR Shooter. I want to go over a plugin I've been working with from Revision Effects software called Twixtor. Specifically, I'm going to talk about how the Twixtor plugin can be used to either slow or also speed up a clip without having to adjust your frame rate during shooting. To get true slow motion in video, you have to increase the frame rate to be higher than what you plan to play the footage back. For instance, if you were shooting video that you intend to play back at 24 frames per second, to get the footage to be 50% slower, you will need to increase your recording to at least 48 frames per second. With Twixtor, you won't have to do any of that, and what you will get is beautiful slow motion that is indistinguishable from footage that was shot with an increased frame rate. And you can make all of your tweaks and adjustments simply by adjusting the presets on the plugin. So this particular project I'm working on right now is a demo that I'm doing for the LensBaby system. I'm already working with visuals that are very dreamy and have a surreal look to them. And if you can see over here, I'll kind of pull this back a little bit so you can see. This is the project, and what I'll be doing, just to let you know, is I'll be working backwards a bit. And as it comes around here, we show the scene of these kids that are getting up onto the ride here. Now, initially, when I shot this stuff, it was very, very fast. The kids were moving like ants almost, and you can't really capture what I was trying to achieve. This is the footage as it stands. See, it's out already, in just a few seconds, about 3 or 4 seconds there. So to get something that was going to be something that I wanted to work with, that was going to match this project, I needed to utilize Twixtor to make that happen. Now I'm using Premiere Pro. I tend to try to work as much as I possibly can in Premiere. So the beautiful thing about Twixtor is that the plugin is totally compatible with Premiere, no matter what version that you're using, either CS5 or 5.5. Everything that I have here in this timeline is essentially just clips. What I have here is I have some nested sequences that are in here. This is necessary to be able to utilize the Twixtor plugin effectively. So I'm just going to double click here on sequence 13 that's nested in here, just so that you can see. And what I've done is I've taken the clip that I want to use, and I'll just play that there, and I've added it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Now the reason why is this: Premiere will not allow a third-party plugin to extend the length of a clip. You can extend the length of a clip, utilizing their slowing down the speed of the clip, utilizing the speed duration here, and that's totally fine. But if you've utilized this before, the footage is really, really choppy and is not very effective. It doesn't look very good. So because Twixtor is, a third-party plugin, what we have to do is we have to make accommodations for that. So what's going to wind up happening is then when Twixtor slows this down, it's going to double or maybe triple the length of the clip to get the whole thing in there. So because this is a sequence, I just went ahead and I added, to accommodate for that, 4 copies of the exact same clip. Then I went back over here to the sequence and I put that in here. Now we are ready to go in to add Twixtor at this point, and essentially you just need to go to the video effects. Once you've loaded Twixtor in here, you'll see Revision Effects plugins and Twixtor Pro, and you just need to drag that over here, and you'll be good to go. Now as you can see, I've got Twixtor Pro already in here. And the folks over at Revision Effects have done an excellent job as far as making this as hands-on as you could possibly want. However, you can also do something very, very simplistic. For me, I didn't really want to go through here and tweak every switch that they have here. I just utilized the speed, and I slowed it down to 50%, was going to allow me to accomplish what I wanted to. Now, with that in mind, I just added that in, adjusted 50%, and it's already rendered out, so you can see the effect again. We get this ghostly, dreamy type of effect. Now, if I had not added, you know, a nested sequence in here, then the problem would have been, you know, it would have cut off probably like around, let's see, 1, 2, 3, right there. That would have been it. If you wind up that you've added too many clips into your nested sequence, say if I put 5 or 6, it's no problem. You just need to trim back the sequence that's nested here in your project. So once you've completed and you've got everything that you want in regards to the plugin, you've utilized it, you've slowed down the footage, then you're good to go. All you have to do is render, and you've got footage that, again, looks like, you know, you actually took the time on set to double your frame rate. So if you're interested in finding out more about revision effects, you can just go to their website, and they are at revisionfx.com. They have a number of different plugins. If you just go to the product section here, and then go over here to Twixtor, just click on that. They've got some great examples here, a lot of you know, information, great information on it. They also have a compatibility chart here, so depending on what your format is that you're working with, Final Cut, Avid, Autodesk, things like this, it'll tell you everything that the software will be able to work with, so you can make sure that what you're getting is going to be something you can actually use. I also have a tutorial section here, which is really, really helpful. It's incredibly simplistic, and you just go down here, find Twixtor, and you've got all of these great tutorials here. I mean, literally when I first started utilizing it, I just put the tutorial, started playing it in one window, and just followed right along. Of course, they also have a YouTube channel, their Facebook page, and also their Twitter. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me at clint@hdslrshooter.com, or you can simply just post a comment in the comment section below the blog. Thanks very much for watching.